You don't know.
Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm just going to be doing, I don't know how to phrase this because so many people call them so many different things, but it's going to be a jumbo twist, jumbo rope twist, jumbo Senegalese twist, whatever you want to phrase this, everybody got a name for it. I am going to be doing said twist on my head. I have never done anything like this on my channel before. I'm typically just crochet braids, and I'm going to incorporate crochet into this situation as well, but you're gonna see today how we achieve said look. Now this is my hair is already parted out, and I will show you and kind of do a turnaround so you guys can see my hair is parted out into about 22 sections. I researched hard before getting into this style, and I realized anywhere less than 28 was best for this. If you get bigger than 28 twists in your head, then you've gone into kind of a smaller twist land. So you want kind of bigger sections. So I do have 22 sections throughout my head. I already pre-separated that out because I want it to be crisp. Doing things on camera as kind of a creator and not as somebody who's doing this on somebody else's head, it can be tough to do these kinds of things on camera. So my hair has been separated out meticulously into even sections. And if you can notice at the top, I do have rubber bands. So I am doing the rubber band method because grip game ain't good over here. That is one of the main purposes of doing the rubber band method, is when your grip game ain't on point. And mine ain't. I've never claimed to be the gripper. That's one of the things I'm proudly not good at, because again, it saves my edges not being a good gripper. But the rubber band method, again, you don't want the rubber bands super tight, but they are comfortable enough where my head is not like throbbing right now. And I have the hair. So the hair that I'm going to be using today, since my hair, as you notice, is colored, I bought hair from the Rastafari brand. Again, you guys know I only try black owned or black supported. Rastafari has a black creative director over here. You guys see her, Sherelle Jackson, right here. So we got a black queen out here doing things for a brand, and that's awesome. So I got a 1B30. Now again, 1B30s a lot of the time don't mean that they start out being 1B at the top, like a solid 1B. It typically means a gradient, just depending on the brand. So if you can see, this is what the 1B, it's not totally black at the top. And when you do these twist styles, I've watched enough twist videos to know you want a pre-stretched hair. It's just for the best. It just works out for the best to go into the situation with a pre-stretched hair. So that is what I'm going to do today. So without further ado, let's just get started into this style. Now going into the tools you're gonna need a brush. Of course, you're gonna need a brush to brush through your hair. You're also gonna need a crochet hook. Now, I made a recent video about the levels to crochet hooks that there are. There's that pink handle, there's a smaller handle, and this is the purple handle, which is a larger hook. I'm just gonna need a larger hook at the top, that upper latch. I need a larger hook just because this is a larger quantity of hair. And then last but not least, I got my edge booster. You're going to need some kind of edge control, some kind of product of this sort to kind of blend your hair with this pre-stretched hair. So I'm excited because I did one off camera and it actually turned out well. Now, again, this is my first time ever doing this style. So the excitement on my face that it actually did not turn out to be a flop is very much so genuine. Just brushing through my hair because I do want it to match the texture of the hair I'm using, and then it just separating out the hair that I'm using. Now, this was definitely a trial and error process, figuring out exactly how much I needed, because you don't want to use too little, but you don't want to use too much. And it's definitely about finding that right amount. So that is something that really took me some time to figure out, like, hey, is this too little? Let me use a little bit more. Now bear with me for my very first one. I promise you I get closer up in camera as I get going, but I thought it was important to show you the very first one that I do on camera. So first, what you're doing is putting the crochet needle up under the rubber band, then pulling the hair through. So then you're going to part your hair into, so one side is with one side of the twist, the other side is with the other side. going in with my edge control. This part is important for the blend between the extension and my actual hair. Just working that edge control into the hair, or my actual hair, to kind of merge it together with the braiding hair. So I'm starting to rotate my hair with the braiding hair to just get the process started. I don't do this all the way through, but I do it maybe about 1.5 to 2 inches, and then I start my twist. And all I do from there is twist. I'm just twisting. I wish there was a more elaborate explanation for what I'm doing, but I'm really just twisting my hair all the way down. And as I go down, I am adding more edge control. I didn't just do it initially. I do always do it when I'm starting the twist, but I also add it as I'm going throughout. For me, it's really helped in containing any flyaways and frizz. As I'm recording this voiceover right now, I'm 1 week removed from doing this style, and I can say, looking in the mirror right now, I say I don't have any frizz, I don't have any flyaways, and I definitely say as you go down, you want to add more edge control to kind of blend in your hair with this braiding hair. And as I get down, as I go down, all I am doing to secure the ends is tying a knot at the bottom. Now, this part might not be super proud of. It doesn't look terrible, and I can definitely say 1 week in, my hair has not come loose at all, but I can definitely say from a bulkiness perspective, tying a knot as big as I just did now, is it the most beautiful look that you can have going on? But I do kind of fix that. Again, this is only my second time ever doing this at this point. As I go throughout my head, you guys will see I kind of get better, but all I do is kind of wrap it around from security, and at the end you'll see me kind of dip it in some hot water. But I can't say 1 week in, I don't have any hair coming loose at this point, so my hair's still looking fresh, still looking good 1 week in. So I just continue this process all the way through. The process of putting the crochet needle up under my rubber band, pulling the braiding hair through, rotating my hair along with the braiding hair, then just twisting all the way down, all coalescing to the bottom, in which I just tie it in a knot so that it does not come loose.
She a gypsy girl, she a fine like the sunrise. The way she move make a man cry. I'm feeling her so I wanting her more. That me blow. Tell me what you want and know. Me I no go lose control. Bad man I feel it.
And I try to do this where I get even closer in camera each time I go through, so you can see truly what I am doing. Again, putting that crochet needle up under the rubber band, pulling the braiding hair through, bringing that edge control in to help in rotating my hair around the braiding hair, twisting my hair all the way down, adding gel or edge control, whatever you're using. I think edge control works best for me. Some kind of product in that, like, I think if I used maybe a gel based product, it wouldn't work as well, but I've seen people use gel, it's worked well for them. Edge control just has the consistency that works for me, and just twisting it all the way down. So I'm going to title this portion, Learn From, not really my mistakes, because this is, again, trial and error for me. I'm learning as I go through it. Just learn from what I'm doing. I started using smaller sections of hair when I got to the front. I don't know, oddly enough, it's something about the front of my hair. I always am like, use smaller sections. Don't want it to be too jumbo. No, the whole point of this is consistency throughout your entire head. So I should have been using the same size that I was using in the back as I was in the front. But if you can tell, as I'm getting to the front, I'm using smaller sections of hair, which are resulting in smaller twists, which don't really align if you want a whole jumbo size. It'd been great if I had done this all throughout, a smaller section all throughout, but seeing that I did the back as big as I did and got to the front and started working in smaller sections, don't want to do that. Use a consistent sizing of braiding hair all throughout your hair.
Private show, your friends they tell you say I beat nobody. Been searching all around, but I found nobody. Call on me, I go give you all of me, baby make you follow me, I go give you all of me, Motion, say she moving to the baseline. The way she a wine make a man wanna press the wine. She a gypsy girl, she a fine like the sunrise.
So the ends was looking really raggedy throughout, and I decided, okay, I need to cut some of this on out. This braiding hair again was 54 inches, so it's very long. I definitely didn't want it to go as long as that, so I'm definitely cutting some of that before I start dipping it into any hot water. The hot water for me, I saw it in some people's videos and I was like, I'm gonna do it, but I don't know if it's gonna really work. For me, it really did work in the holding. I haven't had any of my hair come loose or want to come loose at the bottom. So I know hot water is always seen as typically if you know, putting some curls in the thing, making them curls hold when you're using a synthetic Kanekalon type hair. It worked in this case too, and honestly, dipping it in some hot water just helped the hair stay in place, and it kind of made it look better too. Honestly, if you see it right now in its current state, it's kind of all over the place. This hot water kind of helped. So this is it. This is the finished look. Let me do a turnaround so you guys can see the back. See the sides and see everything. I have to say, I'm very proud for this to be my first time, and I know some people out there are going to give me constructive criticism, which I am accepting of in the comments. I have to say though, I'm very proud of this being my first time and me achieving said look. I think I'm really giving what Jill Scott was given during the versus battle, but you guys of course sound off down below. Now it did take me overall 2 hours to do this. Again, first time ever doing this. I wanted to make sure I got this right because I'm going into the office next week for the first time in about 9 months. So my first time actually seeing coworkers. I wanted this to look good. I'm not just jankily doing this. I was trying to make it look good because I got to go meet a new colleague and it's going to be her first time meeting me, my first time meeting her. I just want to make a good first impression. So I wanted a good look, and I think I got a good look. So it did take me 2 hours. I'm sure there are much quicker ways, and I think if I did it again, I could definitely shave down time. I think as I got to the front, I got the hang of it and I got a lot better than I was in the back. Now overall, how much did I use? I used a pack and 1 strand of hair. I really overestimated how much I would need because I have like 7 packs left. I bought like 9 packs of hair, you guys. I really did think that I was gonna need a lot. I also should have taken into account this said 3 times, so 3 times the bundle or amount of hair comes in the package. So a lot does come in it. So these are the ends too, so you guys can see. I don't know if I did as well on the ends as I would love to do, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'll definitely do kind of an end wrap up as I'm done wearing this hair. I'll probably be wearing this for about roughly 3 weeks. So this is the finished look. Again, very much so liking it, very much so digging the vibe. But you guys, let me know down below, are you digging the vibe that I'm giving right now? If so, give it a big thumbs up. Even if you're not feeling it, still give it a big thumbs up. We are about love and support over here on this channel. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss anything that I do over here. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram at LeahLavon89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.